Hi, my name is McGregor. It is right now January of 2012. Many people this time of year are making New Year's resolutions or have made New Year's resolutions. I have a challenge for you in 2012 that I'd like to talk to you about. My challenge for you is to choose this year to be the true you, whoever that is. Choose to live authentically. Choose to be true to the real you. I say this because I and many others that I know spent many years living lives and living our lives in a way that wasn't for ourselves. We were living for many other reasons. We were living our lives in a way to please others. That was our main focus. Or to not disappoint others. We were basically living our lives in fear of disappointing others, whether it be our parents, our family, our friends, our church, our school, our teachers, our coaches, so on and so forth. We lived our lives with the main purpose of, and in a way that we hid a lot of who we were in order to not disappoint others, or to not shake up the apple cart, or in worry that we wouldn't measure up to what they wanted, which again is about worrying about disappointing them. Live for you. You know, life is short. We don't know how long we have. And if there's one regret I have, it's the amount of time I spent living my life in a way that the main focus was worried about what others thought, or worried about disappointing others. Not feeling fully free to be who I am, to be true to me, Mac. Now, I don't blame that on anyone else. I take responsibility for that myself because I allowed those things, my church, my family, my friends, to influence me in a way that held me back. But I was the one ultimately who allowed that. So I take responsibility for it. But be you. My challenge to you in 2012 is don't worry about blaming anybody for the past. Move on, and from this day forward, be true to who you are. Live authentically. You have gifts, you have ideas, you have energy, enthusiasm, talents that without being the true you, we, the rest of the world, don't get to experience, or only get to experience a portion of. The kind of energy that you and I put off when we're happy and living fully and living true to ourselves is totally different. It's totally different than the kind of energy that we put out into the world when we are all pent up or living out of fear or worry and squelching a lot of who we are. I want to read a quote to you. One of my favorite quotes in the world by a guy who was an amazing writer, Ralph Emerson. He said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." I think he was right. It is a great accomplishment because from the time we're little children, we are being told to conform. We are being told to do things the way other people think we should. We go to school and teachers tell us, many teachers, not all, but many teachers say, color inside the lines. You have to do it this way. Stand in line, be a little sheep. Everybody has to be the same in our cookie cutter education system. We are not all the same. We were not created to be all the same. We were created unique. We were created with different gifts, different energy, different things to share with this world. Be true to that. Be true to that. And who has the right to say, when people say, oh, you should do it this way because this is the normal way to do it, or do it that way because that's the correct way to do it, who actually has the right to say what is normal or what is correct? And even if somebody did, why would you want to be normal? Normal just means conforming to the majority. Be you. That's my challenge to you of 2012. Whatever that is, be true to you. Take a breath. Step out. Don't be afraid of being different. Surround yourself with people that support you being true to you. Because if people truly love you, they will love you when you're happy and when you're living authentically. Real love doesn't just love when you conform or when you do things a certain way. Step out. I'm going to read you one more quote that I think is pretty amazing. No one ever feels vulnerable when they are aligned with who they are. Esther Hicks said that. And I find that really true, because the times in my life when I felt the most vulnerable was when my focus was on worrying about disappointing others, or worrying about living the way others thought I should. I've come to a place in my life where I don't worry about that anymore. I don't really worry or care about what anyone thinks. I know that I'm different. And I know that I'm not going to resonate with everyone. And that's okay. But there are many people I do. And that's great too. So be true to you. That's my challenge for 2012. And if you need a pat on the back, some support, send me an email. I'd be glad to cheer you on. Because I believe all of us being true and authentic and living a life that is who we really are puts out good energy into the world. When we're all pent up and not being true to ourselves, we put out a total different energy as we walk in this world. Put out good energy. When you're happy, you put out good energy. And it touches all those around you. So be true to you and have a great 2012.